Welcome to this week's episode of Stormy's Progress series, Making a Barrel Horse. This week, I set up one barrel in the middle of the arena and I worked it a couple different ways. I will just show the two variations at a lope, but you can do both at a trot to start with. So I started off loping a big circle all the way around the barrel, and then I gradually started to spiral into the barrel, doing 2 or 3 spirals before I come in and make a full complete circle around the barrel. She held her body in position and drove all the way around the barrel really nicely, so I just did one loop before pushing her out. If I wasn't happy with how she did that inner circle, I would circle it again or bump it out a little bit wider until she can hold her body in position. Next, I went out to my first big wide circle and I do a couple circles around before I pick a spot and I come in and turn the barrel just like I would be turning a barrel in the pattern. I try to do a full circle around the barrel before going out and pushing her out into the wider circle again. Then again, I lope out on this wide circle before picking a spot again to come in and circle the barrel again. I like to pick a different spot to come in to the barrel to make that smaller circle, just so that they aren't anticipating a certain spot in that big circle and it keeps them waiting and listening to me and not anticipating. I really liked how she felt right there. She really shifted her weight and really drove from her hind end. So I just come out to the wider circle and then I ask her to stop and we switch directions. So I pick a spot, I ask her to stop and back up a few steps, just because if you have been watching the series, you know that the stop isn't her strongest suit. So I always want to make sure that I am enforcing that stop. And then I ask her to pick up the left lead and we work through the same things again to the left, starting with the spiral. So again, I start out on my wider circle and I make at least one circle on this wider circle, let her settle in, and then I pick a spot and start gradually spiraling in slowly, making one full circle before I come into the next smaller circle. And the same thing when I get to the barrel. I'm wanting to do at least one full circle depending on how she's feeling. Then I spiral back out to my wider circle and then I do a couple circles on that outside track before I pick a spot and bring her in to turn the barrel again on that smaller circle right away. So I come around, I pick my spot, I look where I want her to come into the barrel, like it would be my second barrel, and then I ask her to turn, driving all the way around, really finishing it. You can really see her shift her weight onto her hind end and really drive out of the barrel, and then I let her come back out onto this wider circle. On this outside circle, I like to make sure that she is relaxed and staying square between my hands before I pick my spot to come in and make that small circle around the barrel. So I pick my spot, look at where I want her to come in, where my pocket would be, and I make a full complete circle. If I really like how she's driving around and how she's feeling, I let her leave just like that. And then I come around and do another lap on this outside circle before asking her to stop. And again, take a couple steps back and spin on her hind end so that we are finishing with a nice solid stop to reinforce that stop. And then that is it for today. Thank you for watching.